My name is Binky Jones. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. My style is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm a brown belt under Renzo Gracie, John Rollo. I've been training for the past 10 years. I wrestled for 15 years. I started out wrestling at the Dundalk Hawks Junior League team, where I was a 3-time state runner-up. Then I went on to Mount St. Joe, where I was a 2-time MSA champ, national prep runner-up. And then I moved on to Morgan State, where I wrestled Division I for 2 years. When I wrestled in college, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I didn't really put forth 100%. I went in there just half-assing it, and now I got my second chance to be a professional athlete. Wrestling is not like basketball, football, and baseball. You can go pro. After college, it's the Olympics, and that's it. So I really didn't put forth 100%. And then this mixed martial arts came along. I saw Royce Gracie at the UFC. I said, I got to see what this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is all about. And I started training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Got tapped out 1,000 times my first day. The whole ride home, I was holding my neck, my knee, my arm, my back. I couldn't believe it. And I just fell back in love, and I started training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And then here I am, 2010, training mixed martial arts. It was awesome fighting at the first event here in the state of Maryland, Shogun fights in October. When I came out, man, I was really excited. I came out with the Maryland flag just to represent my state, my city, where I was born, where I wrestled all my life, and it meant a lot to me to carry the flag, because all my good friend Marty Cusick used to say to me, man, he said, we represent Maryland. We are Maryland. So the whole time I was out there, I was thinking about my friend Marty Cusick and how we represent the state of Maryland.
You talk a little bit more about Marty. A lot of people may not know.
Marty Cusick, him and his brother, Mike Cusick, 3-time state champs from Northeast. In the 90s, if you knew anything about wrestling, you heard about the Cusick brothers, and a lot of people were afraid to wrestle because they were very aggressive. And Marty was a good friend of mine. He trained really hard, and all we looked forward to was competing and fighting in our city, in front of our fans, in front of our family, and just putting the state of Maryland on the map and letting everybody know that Maryland is here. And he passed away. He didn't see this dream that we had together. And it was awesome when I was fighting, man. I had a war. I'm fighting in the 3rd round. I hit a lateral drop, and I swear to God, I thought it was Marty inside my body doing a lateral drop and not Binky Jones. And I know he's always with me. And the rest of my career, I will wear Marty Cusick's name on my shorts. He will always be there with me. Rest in peace, brother. Now
you're the so-called dean of MMA competitors in Maryland. Talk about how old you are, how long you think you can do this, and how it felt to be a part of ushering in this discipline in the state of Maryland.
Well, 40 years old. I started training mixed martial arts when I was 30. It's been 10 years. I fought for Bodog. Me and John went all the way to Russia. I fought for Elite XC. Fought on the first CBS card with Kimbo Slice. I was an alternate for the UFC Season 2. I didn't get picked. Me and my good friend Eddie Alvarez were out there training hard, but they didn't pick either one of us, and now Eddie's ranked number 3 in the world. It was awesome seeing John push to bring this to the state of Maryland, the fight to make it legal here. When we was in Russia, he was on the phone 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, not on the phone, on the computer, 2 o'clock in the morning, trying to make things happen so mixed martial arts could be legalized in the state of Maryland. And he kept pushing and pushing. And it was awesome being part of that. They was using some of my clips from when I beat the guy from Team Quest, Ian Loveland, in the ring of combat when I won the belt. It was such an honor just being part of that. And I'm proud of John, and he's the man, and he's my instructor, he's my friend, he's my coach. And we grew up together. His dad was my first mentor. He was my football coach when I was 7 years old, and that's how me and John Rollo linked up. We separated when we got in high school, and this mixed martial arts brought us back together as one. And I trust John with my life. So I'm out there fighting. I only have to see him. I can just hear his voice, and he can motivate me at any point in time. He knows exactly what to say to me. We know each other like the back of our hands.
Can you talk about your next opponent and what you know about it, how you expect the fight to go?
My next opponent is Jimmy Hedges. He's from Pennsylvania. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy and a judo guy. He's won all his fights by first round submissions. I know he's been up in PA training with a lot of Brazilian black belts. You know, he think this fight gonna go on the ground, and I got a different plan. So you guys just have to come to the fight and see what my plan is. Look forward to it. This is Binky Jones is not prepared for a battle, I'm prepared for a war. So come check me out on damn, I forgot the date.
March 27th.
March 27th at the First American Arena. Cut that.